not joking. All my guys, them know me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new on this channel, I'm just looking at you guys with side eye, bombastic side eye. You guys, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so that whenever I post new content, you will be the very first to find out. You guys, in fact, if you've been following my videos for a while now, I'm sure you'll be familiar with her, our latest celebrity. You guys, I introduced her to this channel when I went to pick her up from the airport, and also when I showed her around my town. And you guys, she hit 1,000 subscribers in
less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks, yeah. And she's this close to monetization. So I know you guys contributed, even though I know YouTube algorithm contributed, but I mean, because if I had not pushed you out there as a big YouTuber that I is, if I had not pushed you out there, you wouldn't have gotten that initial engagement. So that initial engagement that now made you to realize that, oh, something is happening to this fresh channel, and they started pushing you. You know that's how it works.
Of course, I know.
So say something to them and introduce yourself.
Hello guys, my name is Precious. I'm Melissa's sister. Melissa's the last born.
We know the year of this
guys,
last born matter.
Guys, if you know you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Thank you very much.
We know the year for this last one. And this one thing, she will post one thing on our status and say, "Now last bomb benefit." I don't
yes, no.
People like us they come be first bomb, more they go.
Now work to take care of us the last one.
Story. Anyway, guys, please subscribe to our channel. Now, you guys, she's here because I want her, even though she has done a lot on her channel, she's been doing like so good, talking about her experience so far. But I'm like, let me just bring her to this channel, right? So she's going to talk about her journey so far, how she got her job as a healthcare assistant from overseas in 2023.
Yes,
you guys, it's a lot. It's a lot of hard work. I won't lie, it's not easy. Okay, can you just start your journey from the very scratch, from the moment I know I was on that called you and told you, then you were scared because of IELTS. So can you just share your story briefly, because we have a lot to say.
Okay. So guys, I was still doing my NYSC when my elder sister called me and asked, she has asked even before I started my NYSC.
Yeah, I remember.
But then because of the IELTS, I didn't really take the idea seriously. Then she asked again during my NYSC. Then I told her, okay, let me give it a try. So that was how I wrote my IELTS. Then I started looking for a job back to back. I received a lot of opportunity, but I kept on pushing, persistence. I must get this thing. Consistency is the goal. So even she also helped in sending me links. Our friends also helped in sending me links. And guys, that was how I got the job, and I did my interview, and I'm here. Okay,
so what you said is a summary, but we're going to break it down.
Okay.
So obviously the first step is tailoring your CV down. For someone like you, what did you study?
I studied economics.
Yeah, so economics is totally off. But even though healthcare assistant does not really require you going to university, but I mean, for someone that studied economics, it's totally different, right?
Yeah.
But like me, I did basic medical sciences, so it's like, it's still, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But for someone like you, so off, you're wearing things like catheter, sling, hoist, this, that. You're like,
I swear, Estella, whatever.
Yeah, so many things that are up. So for someone that has no background whatsoever in healthcare, just know that yes, she studied economics, so obviously you can definitely work as a healthcare assistant. Does not require you having a degree, so that's out. So secondly, you need experience. I noticed you skip that part in your videos, and I'm like, this is very important. It's like you don't know that people actually need this information. Experience.
Yeah,
you need experience
of
to
course.
work as a healthcare assistant. Like there are no two ways about it. What is going to be on your CV? You need definitely experience. So for her, like I mentioned I think when I introduced her to this channel, she did some voluntary work. She was not paid. It was unpaid. She did some voluntary work. I have a friend that the dad owns a hospital. So literally what she did was she went there to work for like a short period of time to get that major experience. I think the only thing on her CV right now is that experience, right?
Yeah.
And then taking care of my grandmother.
Yeah.
You guys, I put it.
Yeah.
Yes, I put it. So our first experience, obviously, I did any other job she has, because she has worked other places. Have you taught? I don't know. I know you've done all these small
Yeah, of
good
course I've
jobs.
taught. I did
Yeah.
that in my NYC.
Yeah, oh yeah, but
Yeah.
we didn't put it.
No.
We didn't even put NYSC. There was no trace of NYSC. Yes, our degree was on a CV, but there was no trace of NYSC or any other job. We limited our job down to healthcare.
Just
So that
healthcare.
so that voluntary job that she did, I did a CV for her actually. I tailored it down. I put that experience there. In fact, I made it so packed. Like, I don't know if she has talked about CV on her channel. You can check
Yeah,
her
I
channel.
talked about CV on my channel.
Yeah, she's doing a lot. Go and check it out. So I packed a CV, like all the healthcare experience that you can think of, the use of the equipment. I put it down.
Florence Academy.
Florence Academy. Yeah, we'll come
what
today.
is
We're still talking about experience.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like people underestimate experience. So when it comes to that experience, the full duties of a healthcare assistant was not missing on her CV. Because obviously, this hospital is the only place that she can use to shine. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I packed everything. You can check Google for templates, duties of a healthcare assistant, everything that an healthcare assistant should know. It was there. Then the second experience is looking after my grandmother. At some point, my grandma was living with us.
Yeah.
So, and she has all these small complications. So we were there for her literally. So everything you can think of about looking, I'm not going to show what she battled with literally, but everything you can think about her ailments, I put it there on her CV. Like all her health records literally, and how to support people with that kind of condition. It was on her CV. So it was just there. Once you open her CV, go there, like
You go see
you go see
experience.
The experience go bam for your eyes.
You see it first before any other thing.
That was how I did it. So that's experience. Now talk about your skills and qualifications.
Qualifications as regard healthcare.
Healthcare, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did, like she said, I did voluntary service. I did it for a long time though. You said short period. I did it for a long time. But
because it was break.
Yes, break. Not that I kept on going every day. But the moment I started to the moment I ended, if you like, let it be every day or let it not be every day. That is the years I worked with that particular hospital.
Stress on that again. You need to stress on it. So you guys, because you know, when it comes to CV, you don't have to start putting May. I worked here in May. Okay, I didn't work June, July, and I worked in August. Your CV does not give you opportunity to display all that. It doesn't even make sense.
Nah.
So from the very duration she started working, right, on that place, till when she ended, that entire space, let's say she started May 2018 to June 2023, that was it. So it now looked like she has experience working there for those years.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it now look like, oh, she has years of experience. When you look at the CV, oh, she has worked as a healthcare assistant for so.
Yes, it will make them want to
Yeah.
get to know me if I'm fit for this show and I am in.
Yeah, so I didn't put any unnecessary thing there. There was no point telling them that at some point she went to NYC, at some point she thought,
it's not necessary.
This is why she worked for this period of time, and that was it. Yeah. So talk about your qualifications, the courses you did,
Okay, I did a lot of courses in Florence Academy.
And you're even still doing courses now.
And I'm still doing courses. Like, the courses was just too much. Even after your courses, all the Florence Academy courses, you are still going to do courses here. Your company will still send you courses because you are coming bombastic. Like, because you are coming from overseas. They just want to be sure that, yes, you know why you are here and you know what is going on. So I did a lot of courses in Florence.
Some of them,
okay, I did communication. I did adult safeguarding. That you must do it. That's very common. Level 1 and 2. I did that. I also did health and safety, infection control, first aid, and that's
fire. But you did something related to dementia. I think I saw dementia.
Yes, of course. Yes, I did that too. I did that.
A couple of courses actually.
I mentioned all of them on my channel.
Okay,
so you can go check
to our
it out.
channel. Yeah. So literally, like the 15 standards of care. Literally, so I told her, you see, these courses on care certificate. Since you're not doing care certificate, make sure that these courses are reflecting on your CV. So because they are going to ask for certificates, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. So those courses, she did them on Florence Academy. Then it used to be free.
Yes, I was surprised that in my comment section I'm getting different news that you now pay money to get your certificates.
Yeah.
I never knew.
It used to be free then,
It
but
used to
now
be
it's no
free.
longer free. But to me, it's worth it, right?
Of course.
It's
At least you
worth
can
it.
do, the courses are free. It's just when you want to get your certificate, that is when you pay to get it.
Yeah, so that's that for qualifications. Then because she has worked as, we call them auxiliary nurse per se, right, in Nigeria. So because she has worked voluntarily there, she was not paid. It was a sacrifice. I was the one pushing her. At some point, she was not even serious. I'm like, this is like your gaze for where do you mean that the student route was not going to work? Like, the money is a lot. It was just, we tried at a lot of schools. University of Huddersfield was, God, I screamed.
Yeah.
University of Bradford.
Yeah.
In fact, so many
Sunderland,
schools.
something like that.
Sunderland.
Yeah, Sunderland.
The school fees was mad. I say I can't excuse that this amount of money. Sorry, I don't fit. I'm the first child, I'm the other, and I just think that the chunk of things will be on my head.
You
And
see why it's good to be a last born.
that used to be. I just think that this one was not gonna work. So this one that is working, let's exploit, and I'm just glad it did. It worked fine. So that's that for that. Then another part I want to talk about is the getting the job itself. So I've said it on this video. There are so many people don't know about website. There's so many websites you can check. There's CV Library. There's Total Jobs. There's Indeed. There are so many. Azona. There are so many. I can't even start listing them now. Like, there's so many, right? You can even, I've done a video about that. You can check my channel. You can even Google it.
Yeah.
Verified website to get jobs in the UK. So what happens is that when you register, I try to see if they could be sending me alerts. I could not log into an email. I don't know, for some reasons we tried logging into your email, so that I can be
the location.
Location. It didn't work. So the only thing I could do was just to be sending her links. I could not apply for her. It was hard because if I apply for her through my Indeed, they would send me an email, and the email would be different from the email on your CV too. And location. So she was doing more of that on her, but I was sending her lots of links. Even Ella, my friend Ella's farm, used to send links to me sometimes. Like she was so active, to be honest. So that's that for that. So you need to know this website, tailor it down to your needs, what you need, and they'll be sending you alerts, right? Yeah. That's that for that. Even now, I know it's a bit hard to get a job now. Because they keep saying UK only, and I don't know, but I still believe that it's still possible. You got your job last year, but the COS took a long time. At some point I was like, will this ever come out? I chatted at that King, some person that I know that got a job. How long did the COS take to come out? They were telling me 1 month. I said, God, my sister's only taking 3 months.
3 months.
And we are still waiting. So it took a really long time. That's why she came in this year. And then when it finally came out, the whole flight process, the best time for her to leave Nigeria, it took like a month, Abby, after your COS. I can't remember when it came out, but it took like 1 month.
Around January, February.
Yeah, January, February-ish. So it took like some months to plan. Like, you can't just exit Nigeria like that. Course. So to plan another. That's why she came in April. Yeah. So another thing is, people believe that it's not possible to get care jobs now from overseas. I won't blame them. Possible. Right? Because a lot of YouTubers are out there just telling you, Nigeria is not on the red list. I've told you, they don't actively recruit from Nigeria.
That's the meaning of the red list. Agents cannot just come to Nigeria and say they need staff and start recruiting people.
Massively, no.
But if you apply, if you are willing to work as a care assistant and you apply, when they review your CV and they see you are qualified, definitely they will call you for interview. That's it.
Yeah, so what was your interview experience like?
It was okay. At initial, I was tensed. Like, how is it going to be? I don't even understand these people with their accent issue and the rest. So, but when they called me, they were so nice. The way they started the conversation, then I was calm and relaxed. Then I was able to answer all the questions. And they told me I should wait. After 7 days, they will get back to me. And that's it.
Yeah, and another role I played, these guys, is at some point when I didn't believe it when she told me that this particular company reached out to her. Like, luckily, it's where I am. So God, it was just so crazy. I had to go there myself. It was as something like
Yeah, I
I
thought as a boy, I thought this that they want to scam me or
yeah, I
something.
thought it
Like,
was
what do you
scam.
mean
Yeah,
by
like I thought
yeah?
it was scam. I had to go there myself, introduce myself, and I think they found out that this country actually as the company actually exists.
Yeah.
So another question I want to ask you: what do you think about people paying for jobs?
Well, it depends, but when it comes to stuff like this, especially you're coming through the healthcare route and you're paying, I don't think it's worth it.
Exactly.
Because it's quite expensive, and besides, how much are you earning as a carer? And when you calculate your salary, calculate your bills,
How do you even? Yeah.
if
Do you
you
get
borrow the money, how do you intend on paying
back?
back?
Yeah.
It's no, don't even attempt it. Just keep applying. I believe you'll get it someday. It's not just, don't pay to get healthcare assistant job. You
It's
will
stupid.
regret
Use
it.
that money to just go to school.
Simple. You can come here through masters.
Just go to school. If you have that kind of money to give somebody, just because now it's like business. People are not
Business.
getting shifts. Like it's crazy. Okay, now she's been trying to get like where she can get like 20 hours, and it is not coming forth. To see that they are literally like, it feels like there are no jobs anymore. Even though I don't want to discourage anybody, but it's just challenging because getting that extra shift, like students are also here. Don't forget, mind you that, so some students, the way they liaise with banks to be able to get their funds, and they still have to
Yeah.
pay back. So students are here ready to work back to back. So now agencies are not even rushing people again
And so they are so relaxed.
because they have more
They
than
have more than
enough.
enough. Yeah. The only job you can get here that is very easy is domiciliary care.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
and if with that, they will still ask you, can you drive?
Drive.
You
If
must
you
have a driving
car.
license, and sometimes, if you are lucky, they can give you car to drive. But if you are not lucky, you need
Do
to
you have
have
your own
access to
your own car?
yeah, to your own car.
So yeah, but
If you know you can drive, you can keep applying. You will definitely get a
yeah, and I
job.
think these days, and also there is also option of NHS. Even though NHS requires you to have NVQ
NVQ,
level 2,
yeah,
yeah,
and it's
which
very
is very
expensive.
expensive, but it's actually really worth
It's
it.
worth it.
Yeah, I think I've touched most parts of the healthcare. So moving from that, you're new in the UK. So how are you finding it so far, Selena? Just be very honest. Like, how are you finding it so far? Even though I don't think your experience will be similar with that of someone that does not have anybody. The difference will
The
definitely be
difference is, of
clear because you're
course.
trying to navigate your way around. You're literally like struggling. But from your own experience so far, how are you finding it?
Yeah, it's been interesting. Cause guys, I cannot count how many times I've gotten lost in this UK. The use of Google Map is not like the one I used to know. And also, guys, when you are coming here, don't expect that immediately you come, you start work. It doesn't work like that sometimes. Sometimes it can take a week or two.
Or more,
Sometimes
even a
more,
month.
yeah, sometimes even a month before you start
Especially
working.
if your employer is not like that proactive.
Yes, yes. And when it comes to, because even after your police clearance, you still do police clearance here. And it
DBS.
takes, if you are lucky, a week you will get it. If you are not lucky, 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Yeah.
you are still working on your DBS.
And training. You have to
And
train with
training,
them.
yeah, and training and stuff like that. So imagine you don't have someone in the UK. Imagine I was not staying with my sister. At this point, only God knows I would have run mad because bills are waiting for you
To
at the
pile
same,
up.
exactly, and at the same time, like, you don't even know your left from your right. It takes close to like 3 to 4 months before you settle down. That is if you are alone. With my experience so far, I'm so grateful that I'm living with my sister, because I cannot relate to what people are going through right now, especially coming to the UK for the first time as a healthcare
Yeah,
assistant.
it's really
Yeah.
hard work. Okay, so what advice do you have for someone now that is out there and really discouraged? Unfortunately, they choke. I even hate, because even you that is in the UK, you're trying to get a job. They unfortunately will break you down.
Unfortunately, even this part-time thing is not easy
Yeah,
at all,
it's
especially
too much.
except you want domiciliary care, and trust me, domiciliary care is not the
I hate it.
support worker is the best, where all your hours would count.
Even
But
healthcare assistant, yeah, be just like working in a care home, your
yeah,
hours will
working
count.
in a care home,
But your hours will not count.
not everything will count. Even
Okay, can
the
you explain it for that? Some people might not understand what I mean by count, not count.
okay, when I mean domiciliary care, all your hours will not count is they don't pay you when you're on the road, especially when you don't have a car. Then if you now have a car, they pay you pence, like 30
per
pence
mileage.
per mileage. There's how they calculate it, but it's still not something
When they
compared
not,
to
and they will tax it all. Because
just
they will add it to your gross. That all those. By the time they tax it, you never see.
you'll never see anything. And imagine you have to maintain your car, you will still not see anything.
And your car is always
How
like
much
the mileage
is
on
for
your
it?
car
Yeah,
is increasing because
and
you're always on the get go.
insurance, everything. When you
No
calculate
tax,
it,
yeah.
you find out that you
So literally, what you're trying to say is that you can be out. You can start your first call 7 a.m.
yeah.
and your last call will be like, let's say
9.
8 p.m. or 9 p.m.
Sometimes 10.
10 p.m. and at the end of the day you're getting like 9 hours or 8 hours.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
Sometimes 7. But because of the government rules, like you must pay that
Yeah.
39 hours in a week, so they will just approximate it to you worked
and
8
you
hours.
work, you
or
will not be
worked that hours.
working more compared to someone that did day that works in a care home or NHS. The person will leave the house 7 a.m. and get home, no, most likely 8 a.m.
Which is 7 a.m. Because
7
you have to
a.m.
be in your client's house to give them that
No,
money.
I'm talking about people that work in like in a care home.
Okay, yeah,
They
yeah.
can just leave the house 8 a.m.
yeah.
and come back maybe 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. And the hours is like every single hour you spent right there will count for you, and you're not even moving about. But you that is moving about, they only count when you enter the client's home and when you leave the
And
client's
sometimes
home.
they don't even give you enough time when you're in the client's home. Sometimes they give you 15 minutes for this particular client.
And you might not even finish it.
You might not even finish it in that 15 minutes.
But
And maybe you need close to 30 minutes to handle that client. But the 15 minutes is the 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You need to be fast and go to the next client's house to continue.
So it's dumb.
Yeah, and after that, maybe in the afternoon, you are going to have a very long break, like 3 hours, 4 hours. This one, you are not on the road, neither are you in a client's house. You are in your own house, and it doesn't count. They are not paying you for it.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by hours. Even though most Nigerians, they don't mind though.
After telling them all this, they'll say, no, let me get the job.
She keeps telling me that she doesn't
Exactly.
mind.
I don't. Why would I mind?
Not count. As long as they are paying me for that.
Yes.
Because me, I've been here for so many years. I'm like, I can't imagine going out and my hour is not counting. Guy, my hour must count.
Nigerians, do we care?
Time is money. Yeah, anyway, I think that's that. And you guys, so please, I'm going to leave a link to our channel in my description box and also on your screen. You can check her out. She's been talking about lots and lots of things about care assistant, her whole journey, everything she's been through. So you might want to like follow her for more updates. Of course, me, I don't really do all those kind of care home recruiting. Guys, I don't really do all those kind of things on my channel. So you might want to just check out our channel so you can get updated and all that. So do you have anything to say?
So guys, after watching this video, if you still want to become a carer in the UK, don't give up. Keep applying. You are going to get a job someday. As far as you have your driving license, it's easier. It's a good advantage. And also your experience, very essential. With your experience and a driving license, you are good to go. You will definitely get a job.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching this video.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye guys.